Hello, hello. I guess the question is Mueller going to testify in public? Whew, he's mad. Oh, card bottom of the deck, the card of the investigators. Oh, Mueller's mad. Oh, yeah. I mean, he may not be showing it, very much, but whew. Oh, that man is livid at the way the way Barr has misrepresented what was in the report he spent almost 2 years on. 22 months, I think it was. But there's talk that Mueller may very well be testifying. So first of all, is Mueller going to is he going to testify in public in front of one of specifically the House committees where the Democrats are in charge and can ask very pointed, very clear questions? It can't be shut down by the likes of Lindsey, I do declare I'm a jerk, Graham. So let's just start with that. Oh, goodness, for a clarifier. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's what that feels like. Celebration, it's like, oh, okay, which side is celebrating? Someone left out in the cold. And this is just all of the legal stuff that Mueller's going to be called in to answer questions about. In courts, plural. These are people being sidelined Republicans being sidelined who right now think that they've got for everyone from Kellyanne Conway to Chicken Disbar. All right, so it looks like Mueller will testify, and another reading I did was pretty much saying that Mueller testifying will be a big turning point. So Mueller testifies openly. Is it going to be a big turning point? What's going to happen? Because the way Barr has set up his arguments, and the Republicans are saying that Mueller's investigation can be ignored and was a travesty and was too expensive, was because he failed to come to a conclusion whether or not a sitting president should be prosecuted for crimes, which the president can't be, and so Mueller was going to leave that to Congress. So Barr is now trying to say that no, that's absolutely his job and he failed. So when Mueller testifies in open court, suddenly that means Barr has just said it is Mueller's responsibility to say whether or not he believes, based on the evidence, that President Donald J. Trump broke laws before, during, and after the election. Mueller's testimony. It's like bubbles, everything from champagne to antacids. People excited, people bracing to be disappointed. It feels like people looking at each other like, did he just say that? Is that a thing? Is that a kind of like, do you remember there wasn't that early SNL skit? Fairly early SNL skit in the Trump presidency where Trump admitted that he fired Comey in order to shut down the Russia thing. And they had the SNL actor playing Lester Holt say, is that it? Did we get him? Oh, nothing matters? Nothing matters anymore? Yeah, okay. All right, so it's going to be a big day. Going to be huge numbers as far as ratings go, which of course will drive Trump crazy. You know how much TV means to him and ratings and all of that stuff. Barr has burned through all of the credibility he had. Trump has burned through all of the credibility he has. The Republicans were singing Mueller's praises right up until a couple weeks ago. This is Mueller's credibility on the line. All the goodwill he's built up, all of the good work he's done. Is he going to step up or just do his own version of legal waffling? That's what that's asking. In the past, it took him a long time to get here. Talking to all different witnesses and trying to piece it all together and trying to get information out of people, and yeah, it's been a long, hard road. Mueller's testimony, and this is what Trump creates: fog, and the end of the reading is, is Mueller going to step forward and say, okay, this is what's actually here, this is real, this is not, this is what he's done, this is not, clear the fog or not. That's what that's about. Okay, base of the reading. Well, that's Nancy Pelosi, and she's kind of the symbol of the, since she is Speaker of the House, she is the symbol of that I get for the House Democrats. And this is them being very, very nice to Barr. Like, look, we just want the truth. We just want the truth. And they're not going to be rude. It's a very gentle energy. Above the reading, Trump celebrating at Mar-a-Lago because he is guess what? Guess what he is? Nothing else has mattered. So why would this? He won't be happy about it. He'll be very, very angry. But it has more to do with Mueller getting attention. And he's going to absolutely expect every Republican on whatever committee this is, or committees, to go after Mueller like vicious wild dogs after raw meat. Near future, we're going to have to wait. It doesn't feel like we're going to have to wait a huge amount of time, but it's still... how many weeks ago did Mueller turn in his report? And then it's just more time. I mean, even if it's 2 weeks from now, it's more time where we don't have the right answers. We don't have the truth. There's still more obfuscation going on. And home environment. His work can stand on its own. He wishes it would stand on its own. He wants it to stand on its own. All the people he worked with, their work is good enough to stand on their own, but he may very well have to say something. But that's... yeah. This was kind of a curve. It feels like this was quite a curveball from Barr. Hopes and fears. That the case and cases are well built. That the prosecutorial evidence is well built. That is both hope and fear based on which side of this you're on. What other people see. Trump corruption. The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. Shadow knows. I get a lot of these kingly figures, rather, with the greenery, and it feels very sickly. And this is the Trump family and corruption. Oh, SDNY taking a big chunk out of this too. Big chunk. Final outcome. Oh, okay. Oh, he has a lot to say. If he's supposed to speak, oh, he has a lot to say. Like Trump sinking beneath the Resolute desk to hide as Mueller talks and lays it out and lays this out and lays the other thing out, and like normally, things are limited, time limited, but he'll just, yeah, this is, that's big. Yes, the yes, yes, Donald Trump should be prosecuted. This is why. Let me lay it out. Peace, 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 peace. Like some people who don't watch Rachel Maddow sometimes complain that her A block, the first part of her show, it's 25 minutes, and she doesn't get to the quote unquote point until 25 minutes in. Usually, is usually you get the history, you get the explanation, you get the build up, and then wham. It all makes sense. It's all carefully laid out. This feels like Republicans scattering a little bit, or not scattering, but sinking. Like, I'm not here. Let's see a little bit more. The energy, it's a lot cleaner and a lot better than the kind of energy we've been seeing and dealing with, but it's still very tense. It's still very, very tense. And we've been let down so many times by so many people who were supposed to stand up and do the right thing, and who didn't. Mueller's testimony, public testimony. Okay, I'm just getting those 4. Oh. Information from the Russians he didn't take. Overseas deals that he made or tried to make. Everything from Trump Tower Moscow to the building he was going to build with essentially the financial backing of the Iranian Guard. Sword of truth. Here's the sword of truth. And it's going to cover, it's just going to go, this sword of truth is going to run through Trump's life. The women he paid off to keep them quiet during the election. Overseas deals he made or wanted to make or was trying to make, and the Russians trying to give him information over and over, and giving him his campaign, his president, over and over and over and over and over. And this sort of truth is just going to run through the middle. All right, so I'm very pleased to see it. I like most people, I think I'd say I'm wary of getting too excited for the simple reason that we've been let down so many times. But it looks, there's a reason this man is going to go down in American history as a hero. And I've had that feeling of the energy all along, even after the report came out and he didn't make a decision. And people were so disappointed in him. No, he is going to go down in American history as a hero. And he loves his wife. I don't know why that comes up every time I read on Mueller. He loves his wife. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we're going to watch all this stuff together when it happens. Thank you for watching this, and thank you so much to my patrons. I'm so grateful. Hang in there, and we'll get through it, okay?